Hi everyone, it's Mrs. here, it's Spelling at Home. We're back to some letter strings today. So last week we did all our work on apostrophes with contraction, where we had two words that joined together, and where that missing letter went, we put an apostrophe in there. Going back to doing some reading and writing of letter strings that we can't always use our phonics for. Okay, so these are to do with rules in English where you learn your phonics, but then sometimes things don't sound quite like you expect. So today we're going to look at this letter string. Okay, now if you were using your phonics, you would sound this out as an I, N, D, ind. Okay, and sometimes it does actually make the sound ind, like for example with wind. Okay, if we put a W on the front, it would say wind. But most of the time, if you see this at the end of a word, it actually says eind. Okay, so that's one where it's not really using your phonics rules. It sort of goes against the things that you've learned. So this one is eind. And we've got lots of words that I'm going to hold up now for you to read that basically rhyme with eind. They have that ending of eind. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up to the screen and I want you to shout it out at home if you can read what the word says. Okay, so here is your first word. Tell me what it is. That's right, it is find. Okay, find. And we have got this one. Blind. That's right, it is blind. So now I have got four more. You might be able to think of more than four, but why don't you have a pause of the video now and see if you can think of some more words that have eind at the end. Okay, so pause the video now and see if you can think of them. Okay, let's see how many you got. So we'd already done blind and find. I have got this one, which is kind. And hopefully you might use that one quite a lot if we talk about being kind to people, don't we? So we've got kind. We have got mind. And we have got this one, which is behind. So we might look behind something. Okay, and then this one, and this says two different things. So it says wind and it also says wind. Okay, it's spelt the same. So you'll need to use the rest of the sentence to figure out whether we're talking about wind or we're talking about winding something up. So if it's a verb, it would be wind. Okay, so I will wind my clock up. But if we're saying the wind was blowing, it also says wind. So that says wind and wind. Okay, that's English is tricky like that sometimes. Okay, I don't know if you maybe thought of any other ones. If you did, really well done. But they're the ones that I managed to think of. Our job now is to try and write a sentence. So pick one or two of your words and you can write two sentences. You don't have to try and get both words into one sentence. So you might say something like, I don't know, I don't mind what I have for dinner. Or you can say, I was kind to my friends. And I've written, see if you can read it. You can see I've even got don't here, which is from our contractions last week. I don't mind waiting behind. So I've got mind and I've got behind. Okay, and I've got my capital letter at the start and my full stop at the end. So you can go and write your sentences now, and remember when you're reading it you can't use your phonics for that because it is eind, not ind most of the time. Okay, and actually even if you were sounding out and you said ind, you think mind, that's not a word. Then you can kind of use your word knowledge to try other alternatives, and you're like, oh, I'll try mind, yes, that sounds better. Okay, so you use your brains as well, not just your phonics and brains. Okay, I will see you back here tomorrow for another session. Good luck with your sentences. Bye.